Big Mama. Big Mama was a big mama. She was a big woman. She stood 6 foot up, a little bit more. She was very heavy, but she was a great person. People loved her. People gravitated towards her. Big Mama would come into the sex club all the time. Big time regular. People loved her. People wanted to be around her. Always charismatic, always good energy, always lots of fun. Whenever Big Mama would come into the club, she would never go into the back where the sex was going on. She would always stay in the front. She would always stay by the bars, by the dance floor, by the buffet. And she'd always talk, hang out, have a few drinks, always have a good time. One night happened to be a Thursday. Thursday nights at the sex club were the slowest. Wednesdays were busy. Friday, Saturday, Sundays, busy. Thursdays were always slow. Big Mama was in at the club Thursday night. She's mingling, hanging out, same old usual. Whether you're an employee or customer, you're going up to Big Mama to say hello. Big Mama makes her way towards the back. She works her way towards the locker room attendant. She says she would like to get a locker. The locker room attendant walks with her, gives her a locker. She puts her clothes in the locker, takes the towel, doesn't wrap around her, but she makes it work, kind of pinches both sides like this so it'll cover her up. Locker room attendant locks the locker, and she works her way into the back. She's never been in the back before, so she doesn't know which way to go. So I help her out. I let her know. Normally, couples on this side, single males on this side. This is Thursday night. Thursday nights are slow, so anyone could go anywhere. It's no big deal. So she starts to walk around, get her bearings, look around what it's like in the back. And I lose track of her. I don't see her for maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. And I'm just leaning against the bar in the back when I start to hear this scream, this loud scream. And I hear screams all the time, but this was a notch up, way up there. It brings me to where I'm just focusing on the scream. The scream starts to be language. Beat me like I am a bitch. Beat the living bitch out of me. Make me a little bitch. You are a bitch. Make me a little bitch. Things like this. Very angry talk. And very loud. The whole back room could hear it. I wanted to make sure there was not a fight, not altercation happening. So I just take a peek to see what the hell is going on. When I take a peek and look around the corner, I see Big Mama. She's on all fours, doggy style position. And behind her is a little guy. Not a midget, but pretty damn close. Maybe 100 pounds soaking wet, very skinny, like a skeleton, pleasuring Big Mama. Big Mama didn't care who was looking, who was judging, or what anybody was saying about her. She was doing what she always does. She was having a good time. She was enjoying herself. Big Mama had true vocation. True vocation will bring out your deepest passion and make you lose track of time. True vocation is something that you need to have to work your way to have inner peace. I have true vocation. When I started working at the sex club, right after I kicked my dope habit, they had me at the lowest position at the sex club. I was the guy in the back room picking up the condoms, picking up the shit and the piss and all the fluids and cleaning. I was that guy. As time went on, I worked my way to bar back, then worked my way to security, then worked my way to manager. I worked my way up because I was enjoying where I was. Even going back when I was picking up the filth and the mess on the floor, picking up the condoms, I had true vocation because that's the type of business I wanted to open. I am where I need to be if I'm going to go where I want to go. True vocation is something you're gonna have to get and you're gonna have to find. Most people have unfulfilled vocation. Unfulfilled vocation will drain the color and existence of a man's soul. Don't commit Don't put your heart into something if it isn't your vision, if it's not what you see. There's too many paths to choose from. There's too many roads to take. Choose the path that is right for you. Your vision is the true definition of genius. Follow your path and jump in. Go get it. When you achieve inner peace, you have to pass all these steps to get there. But when you are working on your steps, your whole life shifts. It changes. You see it on a day-to-day basis. When you go into the store and you see someone unhappy or miserable behind the counter, it's not their fault. They just don't have direction. They don't have a goal. They don't have the steps to take to get where they want to go. And when you are working on your steps and you get to true vocation and you find a true vocation, you'll start to see a shift in your everyday life, not just work, outside of work. The regular, monotonous things become enjoyable. It doesn't matter. The marathon runner, does he start at the finish line? The mountain climber, does he start at the top of the mountain? The pain that they go through, whether to climb the mountain or whether to run the marathon, the pain is bearable. You actually love the pain. You enjoy the pain because it makes you stronger. The adversity of the pain that you're going through lifts you up and makes you stronger. True vocation is a step. If you don't have it, get it. You know I love you guys. You know I know.